This Victorian vigilante girl gang romance made me ugly cry, and I'm still not over it. But I'm also sharing 8 historical romances I can't stop thinking about, so be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel, because every single one of these wrecked me in the best way. But I want us to start with the one book that destroyed me the most, and that is Bombshell by Sarah MacLean. Now in this one, we meet Cecily, who gets her heart broken, so she builds a whole secret life as a Hell's Bell, which is a vigilante sisterhood taking down predatory men. Now, when Caleb returns and says, "I'm not here to rescue you, I'm here to fight beside you," I completely unraveled. The yearning is volcanic, the friendship is fierce, and when they finally stop hiding after years of longing, I cried. Then immediately reread it because, listen, if you want joyful rebellion with volcanic chemistry and found family, this is your book. But let me share even more books that live rent-free in my head. Book 2 is The Austen Affair by Madeline Bell. This book is time travel romance perfection. We have an actress, her name is Tess, and her grumpy co-star, and they end up thrown 200 years into Austen's world and forced to fake a relationship while grieving real losses. We get the balls, the etiquette disasters, and the slow realization that the person you couldn't stand is exactly who you need. The way they process grief together really destroyed me. And Austen fans who want modern heat with period wit, this is it. Book 3 is María and The Fox by Liana De La Rosa. In this one, we get Mexican political refugees in 1863 London meets a marriage of convenience they both secretly want. Anna Maria Luna and Gideon Fox, the grandson of an enslaved woman, now an MP, who's fighting abolition loopholes. I have to tell you, the sisterhood arc is as swoony as the romance, and the representation is powerful without being performative. So it's tender, political, gorgeous, and if you want diverse Victorian romance with emotional depth, read this immediately. We have even more books to go, and they're about to get intense. The next one is Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. We have Oxford's first female students, it's 1869, and Annabel Archer has to coax powerful men to support women's property rights. And she's starting with the Duke of Montgomery, who realizes she's not just his equal, but his match. I read this one when I was going through a really hard time transitioning careers after moving to the States. So watching Annabelle fight for space while he falls for her brilliance, I was sobbing. Their goals genuinely conflict, so every near touch aches. It's smart, romantic, exquisitely pined. It was a brilliant debut. Next is Rules for Ruin by Mimi Matthews. This is Miss Havisham reimagined as a feminist mastermind training orphan girls as undercover activists. So we have Effie, who infiltrates society to destroy the man-blocking women's property rights. And we have Gabriel, who runs a betting shop, who is weaponizing aristocrats' debts to help the poor. So Effie needs the villain ruined, and Gabriel needs him in power. Their chemistry, dangerous. And we see class struggle meets gender politics with a high-stakes slow burn. It is sharp and romantic. Next is Lady Scandal by Laura Lee Guhrke. In this one, we have the actual Savoy Hotel, with Caesar Ritz and Auguste Escoffier in the background. We have a Viscount, whose name is Simon, who's investigating fraud and collides with Lady Delilah, thrice widowed, gloriously independent, queen of extravagant events. I was like, yes. Now they clash until that rooftop kiss detonates their composure. There are 2 leads in their 30s, whip-smart banter, lush hotel vibes. It was just witty, glamorous, deliciously adult. It is perfect escapism. Now, these last 2 picks are absolute favorites, and I am ready to defend them. Now, we have to talk about the Mistress experience by Scarlett Peckham. Now, our main character, I think her name is Magdalene, is self-proclaimed as the best F in Britain, and she auctions a month of her time to fund her Women's Equality Institute. Now, the winner is this painfully shy Earl, whose name is Alistair, and he wants to learn how to please his future wife. Now, what starts off as transactional becomes one of the most emotionally vulnerable story arcs I've read. Now, Taze builds trust through lessons, and Alistair's nerves meet her secret longing for family. I have to tell you, the scenes are scorching, but it has genuine growth. And I know this pick is controversial, okay? But honestly, I think it's the most emotionally intelligent book here. And I will die on that hill. So if you disagree, I genuinely want that conversation in the comments, so let's talk about it. Next, we have to talk about Rebel by Beverly Jenkins. It's post-Civil War, New Orleans, 1867, and we have Valinda Lacey, who travels from New York to teach newly freed people, but she gets knocked down by numerous setbacks. But she also finds community with the Levesque family. Now, Captain Drake Levesque introduces her to passion while never asking her to shrink herself, and that balance of desire and respect, oh, chef's kiss. Jenkins' reconstruction detail is vivid and hopeful. So it's not your typical ballroom romance. This is thriving, ambition, and love in a very transformative era. Now, you can find all 8 titles with links and content warnings over on the blog, and I'll be including a link in the video's description. But if you want even more amazing book recommendations, be sure to subscribe to the channel because I have a really fun and exciting video up next, and you won't want to miss it. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these 8 books are you reading first? If you've read any of them, I'd love to know your thoughts. But if you have book recommendations to add to the list, I'd love to hear from you too. And if you think I placed the Mistress experience wrong, come and lovingly fight me in the comments. I genuinely want that conversation. Again, I know it's a controversial book, but again, if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.